Well, hello. Good to see you today. You kind of caught me in the getting the canvas prepped. Um, I'd like to welcome you back to our channel, or if this is your first time, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Chris Holmes. I'm an artist and certified Bob Ross instructor, and today we're going to be doing a pretty landscape I got in mind. Place me and my dad and my uncle used to go fish, kind of where I'm thinking in my head there. Caught me putting on a little bit of liquid white. You just want to make sure when you put it on that you can still see your fingerprints. That's just enough. I had a lady in class one time. I said just a little bit, and she thought she was painting the barn. She said, I touched it and it just dripped off my fingers. But I'll tell you what I got going here. I got a 16 by 20 canvas, and I've covered about half of it with liquid clear, and then I've put liquid white above. Because I want the water, because I know this is a river scene in my mind, and I want this color to be very, very vibrant, and the sky to be kind of a pastel. Let me go over the colors with you. Today we'll be using titanium white, phthalo green, phthalo blue, midnight black, dark sienna, Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, sap green, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and bright red. So canvas is slick, wet, and ready to go. So let's just take off. I'm gonna take a little bit of phthalo blue, a little bit of midnight black. Just kind of brush mix them a little bit. Let's just go up and have fun. Start off a little crisscross strokes, figures of 8. And I'm intentionally gonna leave some of this area white. And as it blends downward, it'll get progressively lighter as it works towards the horizon. Still have a real simple sky today. Most of my focus is going to be on the water in the banks. Alright, so now we'll take a little phthalo blue, a little phthalo green, and we'll come right in here, begin working down. Just see what happens today. Like I said, I got a basic idea. We have some really pretty scenes down at the river, the Tennessee River, around Shiloh area, Savannah. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of dark sienna, kind of mud it up just a little bit. See, just a little. Mix on these colors. Let's just see what happens. There we go. Kind of bring that back in there. That's it. We're just gonna have fun today. There we go. I'm going to grab a 1-inch real quick because this is what I got handiest. And I'm going to take and blend this guy together. I'm going to start in the lightest area and work upward. And it's all real pretty together. And them light areas, I'll still give the illusion of clouds, or indications rather. Pick up a little hair there, just kind of flick it in the corner and make that brush loose. There we go. And there's some air. Straight across. Straight across. Alright. That's all we're going to do for the sky today. So right now, I'm going to take off. I'm going to make a little bit of a lavender color, but I'm going to kind of make this today. I predominantly usually go to the red side. Today, I'm going to try to go toward the blue. A little bit of white. That's what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to add white to that color to lighten it up. A little bit more blue with it. A bit more white, a little more blue. There we go. I'm going to make a distant trees. Like you're going up the river, and if you're riding a boat or fishing, these would be the kind that you'd see. So I'm going to take that 1 inch and pull through that and kind of saw where my first little area is going to be. Thinking, let's see, right in there. Just in the corner of the brush, just kind of. Way back there. Location of a clump of trees there. One of my favorite memories, my dad and my uncles, times I did get to go fishing with them. We'd go up Diamond Island. I remember one time my uncle fell out of the boat at Wolf Island. Daddy hollered, "Don't laugh." When you're a 14-year-old teenager, it's hard to do. But we had some good times. Alright, let's grab us another 1 inch area. That's going to tap in a little misty area. Let's see now. I'm going to take and make a little bit of an indication of a little bit of a sandbar back there. Use my palette knife. Just think of the shape of it. See, it's still a little ways back there. So glad you joined me today. Blue show through there. If this is your first time with me, I just want to welcome you. And if you're coming back, I want to welcome you back. Blue on real blue, just kind of touch in a few bushes going down there. So this kind of in a distance in my mind. Go through there if you're going down the river on a bright day, you know, some of the stuff further away is going to be in kind of the bluish or purplish tones. Alright. Go back to my brush. I made a mess. We're just going to kind of mess that up a little bit. There we go. We're going to do all kinds of pretty things. Now, I'm going to add just a smidge of midnight black, a little bit more crimson to that, just kind of maybe a little Van Dyke brown, just change the flavor a bit. I want some more trees, but a little bit closer. A bit more Van Dyke black. There we go. indication. Push that layer back. Take and grab our grip liner for that color we made. Let's put the indication of a few limbs. Brush we was making our mess with. Let's just kind of misty that up a little bit. Come back to the palette knife there. I'm using number 5. I'm kind of a little bit more Van Dyke in this mixture. Just let my imagination go with you today. Dark skin and titanium white. Kind of change that flavor a little bit. See, let's take this now. I'm going to pull some of that down into the water. These are my beautiful reflections. Just pulling down. Rack that brush a little bit. If you're wondering, I built a little box down there to contain that because I used to beat the easel, and then when I got married I had to quit because I made a mess in the kitchen, and I had to stop. So it will save your marriage. Alright. Now real quickly, let's see. Let's build us with a few more trees and we'll start highlighting. I'm going to go in the midnight black, midnight brown, sap green, and that color. I'm going to come down here. Maybe there's one that live down here on the bank. There we go. I'll let him kind of be. He's a little closer. Let's work upward. Now, let's take that one of the brushes, and we need to highlight some of this stuff. It's pretty colors. So I'm going to take a little sap green, add yellow ochre. Real important how you load that brush. I'm just kind of pushing it. Little ridge of paint lives on the end of that brush. I'm going to put a little bit of Van Dyke in there, just kind of dull that down. I'm going to go back up in here kind of indication. There we go. The grass is starting to show up there. Hanging down on the banks there. wearing it nothing. Cause that's, in my mind, that's still a pretty good piece from us. So. Come in a little bit more of that color, and let's touch a few of these trees. Just a few. Don't color all that pretty dark. Make a shape and form. Just a few indications here and there. Down there, I'll take it. There's a little bush. Put it right in there. And anything you don't like, you can cover up. Now, this tree's a little closer to me. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna run my script liner with a paint thinner right through midnight brown and let's give him a more bigger trunk there. That's it. So part of it will be covered up, but I'm always there. Down there at Shiloh, they got a bunch of eagles. There's a huge eagle's nest on the national park. You'll be down there fishing and you'll see all kinds of pretty stuff. There we go. Just an indication. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid white, dab on that, go through my colors again. It's going to thin it because our golden rule is a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. Tree a little bit. Branch at a time. Don't cover all that pretty dark because that's going to help give depth. We'll leave that little spot there dark there to give us a bit more depth. I'm going to take, and we have these pretty bushes, I believe they're called yellow bells. So I'm going to plant a few of them right there at his foots. Kind of help sit him down in that painting there. Just a few. Layer at a time. Right there. I'm going to take another clean 1 inch. And I'm going to pull a little bit of that down in the water as well. I'm going to come back here real quick and sneak a little bit more water right up here. There we go. lavender color. Let's come right here. This bill got some another little bushes come kind of down in there. Maybe it's a little cold with the crappie rat. Go back to that 1 inch. Pull that straight down. And gently go across. Let's try to change the flavor a little bit. Let's get a little ochre, a little Indian yellow shoot. Let's put a little bright red in it. Oh, that's a pretty orange right there. Maybe. See a little bit of reflection there. Sometimes you will. If a boat's running through there, you're not really going to see the reflections as much. Maybe it's a kind of a calm day at the river. Alright, let's take that 1 inch again. Pull some of that down. Gently go across. There we go. I need something to sit on there, so take a little that way. Once again, Van Dyke Brown. I'm just kind of rubbing it on there. Oh, where I'll sneak a little bit in too. Just kind of. Now, I'll take a little bit of liquid white, pull it out nice and flat, and let's just kind of put an occasional water line. Put as many or as few as you want. And if you got one that's too bright, you can keep rubbing it. It'll pick up that undercolor and it'll about just leave you. Shadow around, the wind blowing that water today. It just make up little stories. That's always fun to do. Like I said, just have fun. I think it should make you happy. It should make you happy. If you never painted before, try it. You can do it. If you want to, you can. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I know you can. You know, that was so much fun. I'm going to show y'all a trick. I'm going to come back up here and let's go. Rub on there. Now, I'm going to take a number 3 fan real quick. Just kind of bend that back. Kind of like you make a little waves. But I don't want to destroy that pretty line, that real harsh. I'm just kind of pulling it back a little bit, just kind of shaping it the way the wind's coming across the water. Just whatever you think it needs, that's the right way to do it. Alright, so we need to do something on this side. I don't want to feel jealous. I want to go into midnight black, phthalo blue, phthalo green, midnight brown, green, just all my good dark colors. Go up here, big tree, kind of in there. this side in here. Oh, covered up that little corner. That's alright, we know what was there. We know what was there. Kind of blocking in color. Have that dark to show that light. Some of that down. Make a nice little reflection. Because it's fun, sometimes the limbs are so long, they'll be living, touching the water. It's right there, that's what we're going to do. Good spot for a fish to be hid. I'm going to take some Van Dyke brown or just throw in, excuse my arm a minute. Just the indication of a bigger tree trunk there. I often envision heaven is a pretty place like this. And I think of my dad and my uncle sitting there fishing. Like I said, you can go anywhere your mind, your heart's desire. There we go. There, here. Take a little bit of Van Dyke brown. Let's kind of little in. Maybe there's one hanging in the water out of that bush right there. A lot of this big covered up. We'll know it's there. We'll know it's there. Alright, let's go back to our brush with all them pretty highlight colors. Let's go up and gently touch. You have trouble getting your paint to stick. It's probably too thick. You won't thin it down. In there, I'm gonna warm him up just a little because I think he's gonna be catching more of that sunlight. There we go. Just touch. Just barely touch. The canvas take what it wants. It'll give you back what it doesn't. Change the kind of direction of my brush now and let the hanging down come down in there. Old man was so full it couldn't hold all of it up there. Let's see. Let's take some sap. Put it onto it. There we go. Kind of open here and kind of put it around his foot. There we go. too carried away. We need to reflect some of that pretty color. Even some of that lamb right there. We'll just reflect him too. There we go. Back in. Make it a bush. There's one that lives right there. I see something else real quick. Take the back one. Grab some of that dark sienna. Some of that down. Make it look like wet sand. Take our blender and go straight across. Just kind of set all that down in there. Like a little sandbar. Really fun to fish off of, where the stripes and all them bass live. Let's see. Come in here and sit in there, something behind your little feet there. Just kind of. Grab a look at a bright red and with Indian yellow. Thing live out there in the sand. Grab that blender. Try to make that look a little wet there as well. Just go across. Make us a little path. There we go. Like somebody walking up in there and looking for the birds. White, mixed in with that. So grab a little liquid white. Like what we're doing, help us out. Hit that like button, subscribe for a particular scene that you might want to see, a season. You know, let me know. I'd love to do what you want to see. We got our website, Serene Color. We're located in Henderson, Tennessee, and West Tennessee. We're south of Jackson. East of Memphis. West of Nashville, kind of right there in the middle. Sign up for our email list. You know, if you're in the area and like to take a class, we send out monthly emails. We'd love to have you. Water line here. Well, with that, we'll scratch out a few sticks and twigs. One more thing. That's screaming for a bush in that corner. Grab that. Kind of set him down in there. And a little more bright red to that one. Oh yeah. Right there. It needed a little bush there. Kind of set all that down in that corner. Well, with that, I want to give it a signature. I'm certainly glad you joined me today, and I hope you had fun. I've enjoyed spending this time with you, and can't wait to see you again. And God bless.